They...
Okay, we're running, baby. You go.
They truly believed that a day without laughter or a day without love was a day without life. I'm not sure I follow you. All I'm saying is make sure that you have fun while you are advancing along the path of your goals and purpose. Never forget the importance of living with unbridled exhilaration. Never neglect to see the exquisite beauty in all living things. Today and this very moment that you and I are sharing is a gift. Remain spirited, joyful, and curious. Stay focused on your life work and on giving selfless service to others. The universe will take care of everything else. This is one of nature's truest laws. Hear that? The universe will take care of everything else.
Everything else.
Focus
All
on
about
your
this purpose. What's this book, by the way, David?
So, beautiful book. The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin S. Sharma. Highly recommend.
Awesome. So we're going to be in this video talking about purpose, and we haven't actually prepared anything. I don't know why we have this book in front of us like we've got notes in it, like there's nothing in it about purpose. So should we just take this from the tippity top? What's purpose, fam? Alam, baby?
Right, dropping from mind to heart. Purpose.
3, 2, 1.
So, well, there you go. First thing, drop from your mind into your heart. Follow that heart, follow that love, follow the heartbeat. What does it say? You know, what is your loving guidance? People talk about intuition all the time. People talk about connecting to the voice within. Follow your purpose, follow your heart. What is that for everyone? And for me, that really came from a journey of connecting with my intuition, from a journey of surrendering to not just the action masculine aspect of my life. You know, I was deep in the corporate world, I'd studied for years, and then suddenly I took a leap of faith. I quit it all. One day, literally, I quit everything, and I was like, I'm just going to live this intuitive life. And I went off to India with a good friend of mine, Venetia, for 2 months travelling, like other end of the spectrum, you know, free-flowing, going from one place to another, travelling all of South India. But truly, I found that being in that world of surrendering to my guidance, you know, going into meditation and listening to that soft, serene inner voice, the more I listened to it, the louder it got. And it quietened that busy voice of the mind. And I followed my heart, you know, into what do I want to do in life? I want to be of service. What is my unique skill? Using my words, doing content creation with Luke, providing ceremony space, healing. So many things are coming about me listening to my voice and following my purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Long-winded story. Follow my heart. That's what I did. What does purpose mean to you?
Purpose is, I think, like purpose and meaning are like synonymous with each other. You know, it's like, again, it's a lot of the time we talk about subjective reality, and most of reality is subjective, especially when it comes to the, like, myself. You know, it's like subjective for me, and it's like really there was this process of stripping back the layers of conditioning of what I thought I was supposed to be doing and what was you know, it's like what other people's expectations were, you know, what societal expectations were, the schooling system, all this stuff, and it's like this what I should be doing from a viewpoint of other people, and it was like slowly peeling away them layers and coming down to what actually made me feel good while enhancing the lives of other people as well, you know. And really that came down to service, you know. It comes down to like sharing like the medicine that we share, offering mentorship, guidance. I was a writer for a long time. That was very great process. We hold these spaces teaching yoga and stuff, you know, and it's like all of it seems to come down to gathering information, you know, and like which I've found along my journey. It's like you go along like with your bag, you know, and then you pick up some things and you put it in your bag, you know, like one stone, another thing, a nice little maraca, you know, and it's like after a little while the bag gets a little bit heavy, and then you chuck one stone away, you chuck something else away, you don't need this long thing anymore, you know, but the maraca's still great, you know. And then it's like when you've kind of gone through this this bag of joys that you've collected along your way, you sift out that which is useful and that which is not useful. And then when you've kind of like worked through this process, like, you know, like when you sieve the flour through and you get all the lumps out and all that kind of stuff, you're left with this body of work, so to speak. And then it's like, okay, great, like I've used this for myself. Maybe it's about time that I shared this with the world around me. And for me, that's what purpose is. It's finding out, you know, what's working for me, and then testing it out on myself experientially, and then sharing it with the world around me. And if it's the people that are in resonance with the kind of things that I'm doing will resonate with that kind of stuff. And it's like this this process of surrender, yeah. And what's the word when you find something, you reflect upon it, and then you decide whether it's good or not.
Well, I love bringing in what we call the winner's triangle, which is what I learned in the coaching program that I was on years ago with Full Circle. And it was the winner's triangle is taking yourself from being a victim to being vulnerable, you know, mirroring in yourself and being like, oh my God, I'm vulnerable. What do I love in life? What do I fear in life? Where am I in life? You know, what's my present reality? And when you observe yourself in that way, you become your own compassionate observer. Being kind to yourself is key on your journey. Being kind and courageous at the same time. You know, look at yourself with love. And then, with this new reflection on yourself and these revelations that come about, it brings assertiveness to your life. You can make guided decisions that have come from a loving place, that have come from your own vulnerabilities, your own experience. You can bring that into a line of action and say, aha, this is where I am, this is where I want to be, from reflection of myself. You know, this is where I want to go in life. And you come from this place of vulnerability to a place of assertion, loving assertion. I feel like it's a great triangle to be in, you know, constantly moving forward. Not living in the past, not living in the future, but creating your own reality, you know, from observing your present reality.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
That makes lots of sense, baby. That makes lots and lots of sense. And we just wanted to say a big, massive thank you for coming along to this video. Yes. I wanted to make a little space so people can see the oursacredcircles.com sign with the lovely love, heart and purpose.
I like the 2 dots and the 2 dot, the three, and the, because purpose is ever changing, you know, as long as we keep connecting to our heart and following that courage, you know, sometimes it takes a bit of courage to follow your purpose. And you know, you're not alone.
Yes.
You're not alone. Community, friends, yourself, you're not alone.
Yeah. So if you'd like to go to oursacredcircles.com, we have a free course that me and Bhavani are curating together. Curating and creating, right? Yeah, so it's a bit of curation, a bit of creation. And we're going to be launching that on the 20th of March, and it's going to be pretty good. So you should check it out. Am I being humble?
I was just going to say, we are humbled to be in service, present all of these lovely life lessons. Yeah. And again, not saying that we even know anything, dropping our cups of knowledge, sharing our experiential living with you, you know, to perhaps help you find your own purpose.
And we know nothing. But yeah, go to oursacredcircles.com and check it out. It's going to be released on the 20th of March, and there'll also be a lovely free gift for you on that page. If you want to go along and see what it is, you can do that. oursacredcircles.com. Sending you very, very much love. Hope you have a beautiful day, whatever it is you choose to do today.
Thank you for watching.
And thank you for watching. We love you.
Love you billions.
Love you billions.
Namaste.